I'm starting to notice that I think everyone kind of sees and feels everyone, but when somebody wants to control you or you make them insecure or feel threatened or something, they act like they didn't see you. They act like you didn't have the impact that you did, or that you're not coming across, and that you can't come across unless you act the way that they want you to, and they'll exclude you. And kind of like they're trying to, it's like putting someone in solitary confinement. This is what I feel like they're doing to me. They're trying to act like I don't exist and that I will never exist unless I act the way that they want me to. And the thing I notice with a lot of men, they want me to act insecure or damaged or mentally ill or schizophrenic and a whore, and I'm spread my ass cheeks for love. I'm desperate. Like, I'll do anything for you. Even though they see me, they saw me immediately. But they really think, it seems like they really think it will work and that it won't backfire horrifically and I'll fucking kill them with witchcraft. Like, but I guess this is the game they always tried to play with me. Like, they want access to me on their terms, so they have to first try to break me down and deprive me of acknowledgement and act like I don't exist, and then fuck me up emotionally to the point where I will then submit to their rules, so I act the way that they want me to act and spread my ass as soon as they ask, whenever they ask, without them actually having to earn it. Because when I come across, they've been doing this to me since I was a kid. All my peers excluded me because I don't act the way that they need me to act to feel like they're in the dominant position, because they're not. And then when you try to confront them, they'll shame you about it or ignore you even more and literally act like you don't exist, even though they're obsessed. If people weren't obsessed with me, I wouldn't feel their fucking energy all the fucking time. I wouldn't feel the impact of it. It's like they try to put you in a corner and basically starve you of acknowledgement. We're animals. We're tribal creatures. If someone is excluded or rejected from the tribe, aka their community, their peer group, their family, whatever, or they're trying to do some kind of like conditioning on them to make them more palatable for the weak ass community, maybe I will upload this on my YouTube. I was just talking to myself, but damn. They want you to be more palatable because they can't tolerate you. Instead of the community expanding and being stronger with more diversity and shit, they want to act like you don't exist. You don't deserve to exist. You never existed unless you act the way that they want you to. And I was thinking about this again last night. How come now that I'm grown, I'm 27, and I messaged boys that I grew up with, how come every fucking single one of them ignored me and aggressively ignored me? Like, some of them, as soon as I sent a message, literally within 3 minutes, I was blocked. Like, the fuck did I do to you? I sent you a message. But I think what they're doing, they want me to think I don't exist. I don't deserve shit. You're a lesser woman. They're trying to break me and make me insecure so that they can use me on their terms. And apparently a woman sending someone a fucking message is a threat. It threatens their dominance. It threatens their superiority. A woman with the confidence to send a message, that means she's confident, she's not insecure, and she's not breakable and breedable. So that means that I can't control her to the extent that I want to. So they try to ignore me, yet simultaneously pull on my energy with all their force. And they're obsessed in secret, and I can feel it. Like, telepathy is real. I can feel it. And then they pull on my energy. But no, we're stonewalling her. Because she's not breaking and being breedable enough. And so it's kind of hard to get fully sucked into it, because if I wasn't aware of what was going on, I could get sucked into it, and I could easily be the however they think they want me to be. But it's an illusion. It's manipulation. It's not real. So I was just talking to myself about it, because even though I know this, it's easy to forget sometimes. So I kind of just wanted to have like a reminder of what I already know. Also, when I say I'm not playing this fucking game of marriage and children and female submission and being treated like shit so they can exploit me and get as much as they possibly can out of me while not giving me shit and convincing me that I'm not the most powerful person in the world, being a childbearing age woman, the person who has the ability to carry life is the most powerful person in the entire world. So of course they're going to exploit women, especially women at my age. Even though they do the grooming on girls our entire lives to convince us by the time we're able to bear children that we're the weakest and most worthy of disrespect out of anyone because we're the most powerful. You're not going to tell the most powerful people in the population that they're the most powerful, because then they will be the ones with the upper hand and they won't do what you want because you're not stepping up to the plate enough. So they want to convince women that we're not shit and we're the weaker sex and all this shit because they want us to do their bidding on their terms. Obviously. And what did I say? What did I say that would offend anyone who can handle the truth? Because when I first message people, I don't come in their DMs and be like, fuck you. Or like, I don't come in their DMs and try to like, fuck them up. It's a progression of events because they know what they're doing. I'm not a crazy bitch. And a lot of them want me to think I'm schizophrenic too. They love that because then I can't be taken seriously. And they want me to think I'm crazy because they want to do shit to me that they want to be able to justify. So they want to believe that I'm crazy and I deserve it. I'm not having anyone's fucking kid. And that seems to be the end goal with most men. Whatever position they can get you in that is ultimately the most disempowering so that they can feel like they're the dominant one and they're the winner. And whatever it is, because they have weak egos, most of them. And that's how I feel. It's hard to get too emotionally fucked up when I know what's going on. And this has been going on since childhood too. They were doing this shit since at least middle school. At least. But they were always excluding me and treating me like I don't even exist in plain sight. Because I wasn't playing on their terms in a way that makes them feel better about themselves. Because apparently something about me threatens everyone, as it's threatened them since I was little. And I've always been targeted and excluded and ganged up on and treated like I don't exist or like I don't have as much worth or rights as other people. And then if I do something fucked up in retaliation, aka reactive abuse, I get fucking demonized for it and I get punished far more than anyone else. So if I am crazy, I'll be the craziest bitch anyone ever met. I'll be so fucking crazy that you can't even win by saying I'm crazy. That's how I feel. And then they want, Then when they fuck with you to the point where they're pushing your buttons by ignoring you and acting like you're not real and all this shit, then if you start becoming weird and crazy and all this shit, then they want you to feel sorry. You should be ashamed of yourself. Don't you have any self-control? Bitch, what? Move, bitch. Fucking bitch. Then they want you to think you have no self-control. And you should feel sorry because they strategically ignored you while they knew that they were doing it with the intent to trigger you and break you so that you'll end up doing what they want, because otherwise they wouldn't be pulling on my fucking energy the entire time that they're ignoring me. Ugh. Maybe they intend to do it until I'm no longer at childbearing age. Because honestly, I think with the games that men play with women, I think a lot of it is like they want to use motherhood as a humiliation ritual for women. I think a lot of men, if they can't be with you, they can't be your friend or whatever, they want to knock you up so that they can feel like they finally trapped you, because otherwise they can't keep up with you or they can't get you. That's how I feel. I wonder if that's why there's so much single motherhood, because a man just wanted to impregnate a woman to leave his mark on her, to have access to her through the kid and all this shit, because he couldn't be with her as she is. And I guess this is why there's so much mess when it comes to relationships, especially relationships that have unexpected children. That stupid fucking car was the one who was supposed to yield, and they literally tried to pull out side to side with me. This is the same shit that happened last week. Like, maybe it's a synchronistic message. I'm driving in the fucking road, and someone who has to yield starts trying to pull out side to side with me. And then they keep going as if they... Maybe it is a synchronistic message. Now I kind of wonder, how many times have I used silence to strategically force someone to do what I want? It's hard though, because when I want to talk to someone, it's hard to like not do it. But yeah, this is how I feel. And it's annoying too. Like, I'm psychic. I can feel things. I can like kind of get a flow of what's really going on. Like, it feels annoying. It feels annoying. And I don't care. I don't want to play any fucking game. So I'm going to keep saying anything I want if I feel the urge to say it. I'm going to keep doing whatever the fuck I want. And I'm not fucking playing. So they can play with their dick. They can play with their hand. Because I'm not fucking playing. And if I do play along for a minute and get all fucked up over it, it's because I forgot what I know. And it's not going to last. Why the fuck did that car literally think if it sped up more, it could take the lane? Like, if you're the one merging, you couldn't slow down because you knew that someone else was taking up the road? Fucking idiot.